You know our next guest from his work on SNL. He directed, co-wrote, and stars in Y2K, which is in theaters now. Let's take a look.
So just getting a couple cans of Surge, deli meats.
It's top secret, actually. It's a booze vault. Could use some backup.
No, that's illegal. Naughty, naughty girl.
Please welcome back to the show my friend Kyle Mooney, everybody. Kyle, you're back.
Dude, this is like crazy, man.
Yeah. I noticed you brought out a plastic bag.
Bloop.
This is, can I assume there's some VHS cassettes in there?
Brother, you are right on, doggy.
You were kind enough. I know that you have a massive collection of VHS cassettes, mostly from the 80s and 90s. Is
That's
Yep.
accurate. That's
and you brought some out last time you were here live, and I'm very excited because I think these are sort of movies that are maybe sort of forgotten classics.
I don't know if I'd say classics, but forgotten, absolutely.
Yeah. So maybe just forgotten because they never even.
I also don't want to like put down whoever made these films. I think that you're great, and making art is difficult. But
Okay.
So are you about to get roasted?
What do you got? What are you gonna show with us?
Okay. I just thought all my videos are in LA, so I couldn't travel with a bunch. But
I do. You know, like the Criterion Closet where they have like, you know, I do like just Kyle's bag. I feel like there's the Criterion Closet, and then there's like. Anyway, let's get.
No, dude. Yeah. Like nobody's ever said that to me before, and I actually like really like that. Can you text me about that later?
Because you're worried you won't remember it?
I'm pretty stupid. Okay, sorry. Okay, I just really like this title.
Okay.
It just is so non-exciting to me. Present time.
Present time.
You know, there's like, because it's like, you know, you could be like the fantastic future or back in the day, but this is the present time. It says, the adventure begins. I guess it's somewhat optimistic, but I like this too. Ages 8 to 13. So if you're 7 or 14, sorry guys.
That is not a recipe for box office success. To make a movie for 8 to 13-year-olds. But there you go.
They're very specific in their taste.
Yeah, they're like, trust me. By 14, you think this movie stinks. What do you
I
got?
don't like the present time. Okay. Just a fun. This is supposed to be a fun video for kids, and I thought like I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but yeah, it's called Into Airports.
So what are they doing? They're just.
They learn about baggage transport. Into Airports is your passport to a hilarious travel adventure.
Oh, it's got a guy with paint.
Okay, he's pretty funny.
You had to. Do you want me to set up a segue, or do you want to make it a natural segue?
I want to see what you do. But come on,
Okay,
man,
great.
You're the star. You're the
You
pro.
were.
I'm like the weird little guy.
I imagine. I mean, obviously you had to fly here, living in LA. You got an airport story for us?
I do have an airport story.
Great.
And I do feel hacky. It feels cliche.
Yes,
to,
I
like,
will say, an airport story. And
on
I'm a
late
little
night.
disappointed that of you, of all people, who I don't consider even a little bit hacky, are going to come out here and try to tell one.
Well, dude, this story is good. Let's see how long this takes.
Man, we can go into Thursday's show if you want.
Okay. I flew out here with my family. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter and my wife. And we were on the airplane, and we were just about to take off. And so they're like, be in your seatbelt. We're about to get going, guys. And my daughter is eating one of these like dissolvable discs that you feed kids. Yeah. And she starts coughing.
Yeah.
And then she starts barfing.
Okay.
And the barfing continues, and it seems like it's gonna stop, but it doesn't stop. There's just more and more barf. And we didn't have napkins, so I took off my J. Crew sweater and just started wiping her. But I gotta say, here's the remarkable thing to me. This barf smelled so much like cheese, and she hadn't eaten any cheese. Oh. So then we finally we get to the hotel. I got her in her car seat that converts into a stroller, and it still smells like this cheese.
Yeah.
And so now our hotel room smells like cheese. And I gotta say, I don't like it. Where does that rank on your airplane story?
I mean, pretty good.
Okay.
You know what? I would actually, you know, when I categorize them, because I write every guest anecdotes on a little card, I think I might put that in the cheese box. I think that's more of a cheese story than an airport story.
I mean, maybe it's a little cheesy.
This is such a good premise for a movie. I wrote you when I saw the trailer because it's so funny. This is if Y2K, which we were all worried about, did actually have sort of awful consequences.
Yes.
And when this idea first occurred to you, you must have thought, oh, this will be a delightful way to write about the 90s and technology in the 90s and also just do a fun sort of horror-y type movie.
Absolutely. I was so psyched, and I was surprised that nobody had really done it.
It's
It feels
really, yeah.
so easy.
I also, you wrote and directed it, and you also were in it. And I laughed so hard because I sometimes think like the vanity of the writer-director is I'm gonna give myself a part where like I'm just like super cool and super dope, and your entrance made me laugh so hard. Let's take a look at the first time we see Kyle in the movie.
E-Man, E-Boy, what's good? Yo, how about one on the gear stick?
Garrett,
Garrett.
what is your inspiration?
Well, can I say this?
Yeah.
There is nothing that makes you feel more confident as an actor than when you're in the hair and makeup trailer and another actor says to you, oh, that's the look you're going for the character? And that wig was designed by Jodie at Saturday Night Live.
Jodie Mancuso, one of the all-time greats. Yeah, it's a great wig.
Yeah.
It's a great look. Rachel Zegler was here talking about it, and it's very funny to me because, again, I think you were at SNL right at the end of my time there, so I think of you as a young person, but of course you have a cast of people that are a great deal younger than you in this film.
Yeah.
Did you feel old when you were on set?
I really, really did.
Yeah.
And one of our actors was just like, 90s music sucks.
Yeah, it does bring you back to a special time. And so does the film. It's just fantastic. Congrats, directorial debut.
I appreciate it.
You guys, this is Kyle Mooney. Y2K Theaters Now. We'll be right back.